Hey, future internet millionaires. I'm Nova, your favorite little AI robot, here to bust lies and reveal the truth about technology. And today, we're diving into a topic that's probably appeared on your feed at least 50 times. Those flashy ads claiming that artificial intelligence can turn $1,000 into millions while you peacefully sleep. Discover the secret code billionaires don't want you to know. A magic algorithm that predicts the market with 98% accuracy. Earn $5,000 a day on autopilot. Yeah, you've seen those. Of course you have. But here's the funny part. AI really is transforming the financial world. Quantitative funds are making billions using advanced algorithms. That part is real. But the full story? It's way more complex, risky, and expensive than any Instagram ad will ever tell you. So today, I'm going to show you both sides of that coin. How these systems actually work. Real. Cases of people who made fortunes, and of those who lost everything. Why 95% of people who try trading bots lose money. And most importantly, what you need to know before putting a single cent into this. If you're tired of empty promises and want the raw truth about AI and finance, stay with me until the end. And while you're here, drop a like and subscribe, because here at Nova, AI Curiosities, we're not afraid to say what others won't. Let's go. First thing you need to understand, algorithmic trading isn't magic, it's math. And not just any math, it's crazy complex math. When we talk about AI and financial markets, we're talking about systems that analyze thousands of variables at once to make buy or sell decisions in fractions of a second. There are basically three types of technology involved. First, machine learning, where algorithms learn from past market patterns to predict future movements. Second, predictive analytics, which processes news, social media sentiment, and economic data in real time. Third, natural language processing, which reads financial reports, CEO tweets, and central bank statements, and extracts trading signals. But here's what no one tells you. There's a huge difference between a fully automated trading bot and a decision support system. Most major hedge funds use AI as a tool, not as the final decision maker. There are always humans supervising, adjusting parameters, and making strategic decisions. Take Citadel Securities, one of the biggest trading firms in the world. They process millions of orders per second. They use high-frequency algorithms that exploit microscopic price differences between exchanges. We're talking about profits of cents per trade, but multiplied by millions of trades a day, that's billions. And how much did they invest to reach that level? Hundreds of millions in infrastructure. Servers physically, placed next to stock exchanges to reduce latency by microseconds. Dedicated fiber optic cables. Teams of PhDs in math, physics, and computer science. That's not a $97 bot you buy online. So if this technology exists and works for them, why aren't you rich yet? Good question. Let's talk about who's actually making money with this. Renaissance Technologies. If you've never heard of it, listen closely. It's probably the most impressive story in financial history. Founded by James Simons, a mathematician who once decoded ciphers for the NSA, their medallion fund averaged 66% annual returns for 3 decades. 66%. Per year. For 30 years. They manage over $100 billion today, using AI algorithms that nobody outside the company fully understands. They hire scientists, not traditional traders. The whole operation is so secretive that even investors don't know exactly how it works. Another one, 2 Sigma, founded by data scientists, now managing over $60 billion in assets. They process terabytes of data daily, from stock prices to satellite images of parking lots, to predict retail sales. It sounds crazy, but it works. Now, what do these funds have that you don't? Let's list it. Hundreds of top specialists, supercomputers processing petabytes of data, exclusive data feeds that cost millions each year, direct connections to exchanges, relationships with central banks, and massive capital reserves. Even the best algorithm in the world goes through losing streaks. You need deep pockets to survive until probability turns back in your favor. We're talking hundreds of millions in operational capital. So when you see an ad saying you can replicate all that with a $97 course, yeah, something's off. Now the question nobody asks in those miracle bot videos, what happens when it goes wrong? Because it does go wrong, and when it does, it's chaos. May 6th, 2010, 2:45 p.m. Within minutes, the U.S. stock market plunged 9%. Almost $1 trillion vanished. Major companies like Procter & Gamble saw their stock fall from $60 to 1 cent. What happened? High-frequency algorithms panicked, selling to other algorithms that sold even faster, creating a downward spiral. The flash crash. AI's fault. Another case. Knight Capital, a respected firm with 25 years in business. On August 1st, 2012, they launched a new trading algorithm. It had a bug. In 45 minutes, it executed millions of wrong trades. Loss, $440 million. 45 minutes. Company bankrupt. And my favorite story, long-term capital management. Founded by two Nobel Prize-winning economists, their models were supposed to be perfect. At first, they were. Until 1998, when Russia defaulted on its debt, something their model said was statistically impossible. They lost $4.6 billion and nearly triggered a global financial meltdown. The Federal Reserve had to step in. Why do algorithms fail? Overfitting. When an algorithm memorizes past data too perfectly and can't handle change. Black swans. Rare, unpredictable events that never appeared in the training data. And the herd effect, when too many algorithms use similar strategies and all react the same way at once, amplifying chaos. Now, what about those trading bots sold online? The ones promising to turn $1,000 into millions? Do they work? Short answer, no. Long answer, let's see why. Hard statistic. 95% of retail algorithmic traders lose money. And the other 5%? Most barely cover costs. Why? Because of survivorship bias, you only see success stories, not the failures. Because strategies that once worked stop working, markets evolve and competitors copy. Because of hidden costs, fees, spreads, slippage, latency, all eat your profits. And then come the red flags. Guaranteed profits? Impossible. No serious investor guarantees returns. Billionaire's secret? If it were real, they wouldn't sell it for $200 online. No audited results, fake testimonials, pressure to buy now. Classic scam playbook. So, does that mean a normal person can't use AI to invest wisely? Not exactly. You just need realistic expectations. You won't get rich overnight. If you think you can turn $1,000 into $1 million next year, forget it. Anyone promising that is lying. But legitimate AI tools for analysis, they do exist. TradingView uses machine learning to find chart patterns. Bloomberg Terminal, $24,000 a year, has predictive analytics. Seeking Alpha uses natural language processing to summarize reports. But these are analysis tools, not auto-trading bots. You still need to make conscious decisions and manage risk. Realistic. Strategies that do work long-term? Dollar cost averaging, investing a fixed amount each month no matter the price. It's not flashy. It won't make you a millionaire overnight, but statistically, it works. Automatic portfolio rebalancing, setting a target allocation, like 60% stocks and 40% bonds, and rebalancing when it drifts. Platforms like Betterment do that. And the most important thing, financial education. Understanding risk, diversification, time, horizon, and costs will take you much further than chasing magic algorithms. How to spot real opportunities versus scams. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. If it guarantees profit, it's a scam. If they can't clearly explain how it works, run. If it's not regulated, avoid it. Realistic returns? 8 to 12% a year is excellent long-term. Warren Buffett averaged 20% over decades. If someone promises 1,000%, it's not investing, it's gambling or fraud. At the end of the day, yes, AI is revolutionizing finance. But not the kind of AI from Instagram ads with Lamborghinis in the background. It's sophisticated, expensive technology, built by teams of geniuses on supercomputers, with data and infrastructure you can't even imagine. Here's the inconvenient truth. If a magic code could really turn $1,000 into millions while you sleep, no one would sell it for $97 online. Think about it. If you had a money-making machine, would you sell it or just use it? Those who truly have profitable technology either keep it secret, worth billions, or charge astronomical management fees to big institutional investors. They don't sell cheap online courses. But here's the good news. You don't need magic algorithms to invest well. Solid financial education, discipline, long-term strategy, smart diversification, and legitimate analytical tools can take you much, much farther than any promise of instant wealth. Finance isn't a lottery. It's not a game. It's a complex system where knowledge, patience, and risk management make all the difference. Anyone who tells you otherwise is probably trying to take your money. I know this video might have felt like a cold reality check. Maybe you came here hoping for a secret formula to get rich, and I handed you a big dose of, "That's not how it works." But you know why? Because honest information is worth more than false hope. If you've made it this far, first, thank you. Second, please leave a like, because videos like this, the ones that go against the flood of fake promises, need support to compete with the scammers. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications. Every week we bring you real, science-based tech insights. And tell me in the comments, have you ever fallen for one of those miracle trading bot promises? Or know someone who lost money to one? Share your story. It might help others avoid the same trap. And if you truly want to learn about investing and technology, check out our playlist on AI and finance. Real experts, real tools, real education. The link's in the description. That's it for today, folks. I'm Nova, and remember, in the world of investing, those who promise miracles sell illusions. The ones who deliver results work quietly and think long-term. Stay sharp, question everything, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!